So first we are going to discuss about the UUID. Already we have discussed. Add the new partition as a logical volume and the swap partition. So when we talk about the swap partition, and either we will run here the command. Just a moment. Here I am running the vlkid command, and I will found here the swap somewhere is written here, the real swap partition. So what is the swap partition is here? In a Linux, the swap partition is very important. Why? Because we are using the RAM. Already know the RAM is a volatile memory. When the computer is goes shut down and all the data will be gone, stored in the RAM. Okay, but RAM is playing very important role to run the computer. Without RAM, the computer will not run. And you have seen sometime you have the 4 GB RAM and the 8 GB RAM and 16 GB RAM. But now the question is this: what is the role of these RAM? Having the higher RAM, it will be useful or not? And what is the use? So when your computer will start, or you are going to be start any program inside the system, so first it will load inside the RAM. This was the program 1. Again I use a program 2 and run the program 2. It will be load inside the RAM. I will run the other programs similarly, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. So these will be loaded inside the RAM. So it means if I want to run multiple programs, so it is necessary we have the higher RAM. Sometime the program which required the high RAM size for the some time. So in this case you need to be add the extra RAM. If you don't want to be add the extra RAM, then there is another option is a virtual RAM. And what is the virtual RAM? There is one type of the memory is a volatile memory, another type is a non-volatile memory is a hard disk. So in a Linux, this hard disk or the some part of this physical hard disk will work as a RAM. Means the physical hard disk make a swap partition and this partition will work as a RAM. If there is a 16 GB RAM installed on my laptop or the hard server, so I can add the swap space or the swap size from the 16 GB to 32 GB. Means the equal of the current RAM and equal to or the less than or equal to the 2 into RAM size. Whatever the RAM you have the RAM is 8 GB, so you can make this 16 GB maximum and minimum the 8 GB. Yeah, you can say the virtual RAM. So creating the virtual RAM without closing or shutdowning your system, this process known as a swap, creating the swap partition and extending this. So here you can check here the swap, and this is displaying here. Another is I am going to use the swap command and hit enter. So clear with this one, and if I want to check the swap partition is working or not, so you can check here. The one partition is a 4 GB and the added the memory is a 3 GB. And if I want to run the -h, it will display the human readable format. It is free, and this is not used the swap partition. Okay, the 3 GB is there, so we can create the 8 GB of this partition. Okay. So how I can do it, like already I have created the VGs here and some LVs are there. Okay. So I am going to create the new LV because here is a 13 GB data is free. So I am going to use this one, and I am going to create the new LV logical volume. LV create, give the new name. Name is given the name is swap bun, and the element size plus 8 GB. Okay, and from DC2, great. Swap is created. LV is here. You can check the swap partition is there. Okay. So now I am going to make this swap partition as a swap partition. Okay. So let's do it. MKFS and hit enter. Then you can check here the MK swap. I need to run this command. Clear. No, not clear. MK swap partition, and I need to provide the partition name. So here, if I will do this swap, so what is the name of this? Because if I am going to run the blkid command here, so it will help me to find out the name of this. So here it is. No, oh my god. Okay, no problem. When I am going to run the LVS, it will help me. The swap from the DC2. So I will use the MK swap and DC2 / def DC2, and inside the DC2 there is a swap partition. Okay, hit enter. So MKFS has been created. Label is no. If you want to assign the label, so you can assign the label. Now when I am running the swap command here, I need to do swap on or the swap off. So right now I am going to use the free, and now I am using the swap on and /def DC. Oh, now I will use the blkid. It will display the help me. Type is swap, and now I need to swap on /def and mapper and DC2 and swap. Okay, free. And -h. So now you can check here the total size of this swap partition is 11 GB. But if you remember the previously it was the 4 GB only. Okay, so next swap partition has been added. If I am going to swap off, so I will do the swap off command here. Now swap off is there, and free h is 4 GB here. So what I have done, I have done the activate. I have activated the swap partition and I have deactivated the swap partition. Okay. So if I made the permanent entry of this swap partition or this virtual RAM, then I can make the entry inside the cat and etc then fs tab. So you can check here the depth, the mounting point none, and type is a swap. This is need to be make the entry here. So if I want to make this entry, so what I am going to do, first clear everything, blkid, and check here the dab mapper and DC2, then the swap bun. So I am going to run this and grep, use the grep command, and using the swap bun. So right now I am going to make entry inside the etc and fs tab, and now using the vi editor and etc fs tab, and right now what I need to do, I can use the both thing. Either I can use the DC2, means by using the device name, either we can use the UUID. Okay, so right now I am going to remove this one, and this partition type none, and type is swap, and use the defaults 0 space 0. That's it. So this swap partition has been added. Now I am going to use the WQ and part proof, and now I am going to use the free-h. Oh, now it is not activated. When my computer will be removed, a part proof command should be work. If you want to remove the entry from the fs tab, then simply will run this command. Then here escape and use the double D, and here gone, and use the W key